We now return to Let's Play Depraved. Alright, so, got a home being built here. Let's work on getting that. Is this a good idea, given how much money? Because we're about to be very out of money. Let's try and make some money first. What do we have? We got plenty of water. Now, water is necessary for a lot of things. We've also got 35 cloth hanging out here. Look at this. Recharge 68. We don't have enough water for that. Do we have enough log? Probably not, seeing how I'm not seeing it being stockpiled anywhere. Stone? Well, we kind of need that. We're using that for building, and we don't have any animals. Shoot. And if we just straight up sell it like this, water isn't worth jack, so it's almost not worth it. Well, let's get out of town. Let's get out of town before this settlement implodes, and we'll send you guys all the way down here. And I said we'd make one right about here, so I want you to come. And see, we want that to be within. I don't want to risk expanding too much. We've got to be mindful of forests as well as fertile ground, which it doesn't really exist right here, I'll be honest. So yeah, we'll put this here. We'll have it facing off in this direction, why not? Give it a little bit of a diagonal jaunt. And there we go. Okay. So yeah, like, thing is though, I almost wonder. I can destroy a town hall, so it makes me wonder if I couldn't build it, destroy it, and then exploit that to have all the goods. Because as we'll see here, it's going to drop down. It took 2 horses and a bunch of money, right? But as soon as this plunks down here, it's going to be just like when I settled this town. And it'll provide me with, what, 10 people and all the goods you need to make a new settlement. It's kind of weird. Like I've said again and again, it seems to be exploitable. Building town can be... I know a town building can be upgraded. So, you know, it's good, I guess, in that you don't have to have all the goods necessary to create a new settlement. It's just kind of weird. Come on down. And there they are. We're a governor. Hooray. There are not enough laborers in Honda. Gunslinger's on his way to Gazville. I don't have enough money for that. And it actually seems like, no, this money is universal money. That's not so good. That's actually not so good. Because, yeah, it's not so good. But we do have here 10 homeless people, so we have to get those shacks down. And let's go ahead and try and set it up this way. 3, I'm going to need another one. 4. Maybe just the income of this little town will be enough. Well, we gotta get these guys some food, so immediately we're gonna have to make a hunting shack. And what else do they require? They're gonna require water, so we need to make a well. They require clothing. And it's summer already. I mean, this settlement right here might actually really have some problems. Okay, we need to go get some capital because I think we're in some major trouble here. We're not stockpiling enough of anything. Yeah. I think we're pretty screwed. It is taking an inordinate... There we go. An inordinate amount of time for these buildings to upgrade, so I can't exploit the whole better homes, better rent payments thing. That just doesn't work. New building available. Which one is that? Ah, the tool maker, finally. Unfortunately, we're about to just go completely bankrupt. And we got a wolf. Did we come with... Came with one rifle. Unless I'm not seeing it. I feel like it probably should have dropped that off with everybody, but maybe not. Oh, okay, Jesus. That's a bear. That's a bear. Those are bison. The bear better not kill the bison because I need them for my own food. Hey, we've hit neutral. Once we get those two built, we'll start making money again. Where's the guy with the gun? Because we might need to kill that wolf. You're a hunter. You're a hunter. Interesting. I don't have a hunter shack here. How's that possible? Arg! Wolf. Fuck. Bear. Well, let's see how this plays out. Oh, hey, we have a gunslinger here. We don't have the money. Okay, fine. We'll try and save this poor fool. It was literally just... There's 3 guys... Oh my god. Those 3 guys were standing there fist-fighting the bear. This one's gonna die because we don't have... We don't have any of that around here. Oh, that's fun. Right. Anyway, let's put a hunter shack down because we need the food. I'll put this kind of at the edge of town. Why not? It's gonna cost me in material. The whole reason we're even here is for fish. We haven't unlocked that yet because I need 30 settlers. All right, well that was a dumb idea. I should never have even made this place. But you know. We're just slowly working our way out of money. So yeah, I don't know. It's the game is very much, as I've said, reminiscent of Banished, and because of that, it isn't just the mechanics, it's not just the look, it's even the balance of it. I remember that Banished was a game that was pretty easy to get wrong. Primarily it was people dying of cold, not necessarily hunger. I think hunting was pretty easy to do. It was trying to build up and get everyone a house and shelter and clothing and that sort of thing. In this game, though, the balance is different for sure. Oh god, this poor injured guy, Bose Buford. Did he fight off that wolf as well? I don't know. Hey, you say you're a hunter. Can you? Hey, no? Okay. But yeah, so like this game has a very different kind of balance in that you're really trying to find a balance of getting enough people that doesn't, break your budget. Try and get enough people so that you can get an income, but that will not drain your resources. Because if you drain your resources, people are out here fist fighting the wildlife. Would you stop that? We don't have a hospital over here. Hunter, dude, come kill this wolf. Gunslinger, go kill this wolf. Criminy. So yeah, I mean, like the real problem, the real issue with the game that you have to face is just this constant balance. Like at no point have I really felt like, I could just do the bare minimum at something and then it would be enough. Like I could sit on it and wait for profit to build up, because yes, I can get my initial needs met, like food, but then clothing requires a huge amount. I mean, to be able to unlock clothing alone requires so many settlers. It's kind of bad. It almost feels like if you were going to go that route, if you were going to have that strategy of trying to just find a baseline where you could sit for a bit, it would be maxing out, hunting lodges and your very first basic stuff. Because I guess, well, tailor's leather. So a hunting lodge could provide you with clothes, not coats. And I guess, we don't need coats until we get to settlers. So really, just knocking these out is not too difficult. Where the problem is that, you'll need tools, because you won't have that being provided to you. And some of the higher level buildings you won't have accessed. So basically you need to spam these to build enough to trade so that you can afford to buy the tools that you need to build new buildings and expand that way. So I guess I kind of took for granted that the income here from rent was actually very important to getting that figured out and that part done. And I just kind of thought to myself, well, instead of buying tools, we can make our own. Well, the road to making your own tools is just so long and arduous that it's a bad deal. It's a bad idea to go that way first. So I guess I got ahead of myself. We're gonna need a doctor down here because these assholes are getting. Hey, we have a 350. I don't have the money for this. And a bank. A bank is now available. Excellent. A bank offers opportunity to borrow money, but be forewarned, a bank is also a target of robberies. Yeah. So yeah. I guess I got ahead of myself for sure, and the 6-pack series, short series, probably has something to do with that. I want to at least get some content into this series, and so I was moving a little bit faster than I normally would have. But yeah, like I don't know. It's not a bad game. It's a simple game for sure, and you do have the option of turning off bandits as well as what was that? As well as the indigenous tribes. So the threat, the danger of that can be eliminated, and it can just be a take your time sandbox. I think you can even turn off the aggressive animals. So it could really just be a paradise, and you could sandbox this whole thing, making, little town, little settlements everywhere, growing them. You wouldn't have to worry about growing them because you wouldn't have to worry about making anybody angry over that. So, there is a bit of breadth to it that is more than meets the eye. Because just looking at this, like, the graphics are horrifically outdated. But it's not it's a functioning game. It could use a little bit more in interface design and just a few tweaks to make it slightly better. Like, for example, how do I get you to give a gun to somebody else? Well, the minute you drop it, someone's going to come along and try and pick the damn thing up. I mean, that's really awkward. It shouldn't be that hard to do. I don't like the fact that farmers, when they have nothing to do, will just sit there instead of being laborers and help out. It feels like there are a few things that could just make it really good. Unfortunately, the developers seem to have just sort of given up on the game. There hasn't been an update in I don't even remember. It was like a year, so I don't know. I don't know that that'll ever happen. That this will ever pick up again, and that's kind of unfortunate. But for what it's worth, it's not bad, and I think it's $10 on Steam, so getting it on sale might be worth it if you're interested. There really aren't too many Western-themed city builders or settlement builders. It's kind of unfortunate. I think the last one that I played was that 1889 one that I did a Let's Quickly play of years ago. I really can't think of any. Not too many. Yeah, we need a doctor down here and we can't really do it. Oh boy. Or if I did, I'd be out of all my money. Oh well. I haven't even finished this. The guy who was building it has died because of an animal. And we don't have any... Do we not have any wood down here? Are we out of our planks? Oh boy. Alright, well, that settlement's dead. Now, hold on a tick though. I want to just see. That is not what I'm looking for. Transport. We never figured this one out. I'm gonna guess that it is something that once you build a trading post, you can make the wagons from the trading post. That's really the only thing I can think. Let's actually go look at that real quick. Let's go ahead and set you to build. Yeah, why not? Let me look and see what this is going to cost me for upkeep. Oh, we've actually got enough now for a watchtower. That could help, maybe, against the damned wolves. Where the hell is this trade post? Trade post. 30 in income. Oof. So once we build this, I'm not going to be making anything. Well, okay, let's speed forward. Let's try and get this damn thing built. Got 2 metal parts, just enough. I just want to see. I want to see how trading works. Because you can't, unfortunately, shift your goods from one town to the other, probably without it. So, yeah, that's kind of nuts. You have to start from scratch making a whole new settlement, and it turns out it's actually pretty expensive. But, I don't know, like, you start out with, what, like 4 horses or something, and so that allows you to make some early settlements. You could, theoretically, make 2 extra settlements and just build everybody up at the same time. Maybe that's a thing you're supposed to do, too. At $2,500, that would be half your starting money. No, it'd be a quarter of your starting money. You start out with 20 grand. We just never got enough damn pigs. It's amazing. I'd like some information on that too. Like, I'd like to know how many cornfields I would need to sustain a pig farm, or a cattle farm, or the sheep, or like just having some more solid input on that would be nice. Okay, well, we got some planks in Gazville. Should I sell some? That's only $100. It's not really worth it, is it? You can load... here we go. Pause. You can load goods directly into a transport wagon. To do so, just drive the transport wagon next to the warehouse and click on the warehouse. Okay. To trade with Native Americans, you have to send a transport wagon to their warehouse and click on it. Here we are. Transport routes. Build a transport wagon. 502 horses. Man, okay. So, I mean, at this point, I should just probably sell my horses that I've been hoping would grow. So maybe I've misinterpreted this as well. That these aren't actually breeding, and it's only what horses people bring in. I swear they were, though. At the beginning of the game, I swear we were putting horses away, and they just kept multiplying. But yeah, I guess I wasn't also paying attention too much. But yeah, I've now reached a point where this is worthless to me. I may as well just destroy the damn thing. I can't turn it off. And it's just taking income and upkeep for no reason. Whatever, we'll just leave it. We're pretty much done with the game. Well, hold on. I have not built a saloon. Distributes alcohol to the residents. So they have access to it, but they don't... I don't know how that works. Sheriff's office, pretty big. Yeah, whatever. I think we're done here. Yeah, so not a bad little game. it is infinitely replayable because you have to generate the map every time you want to play. So that's kind of neat. And you know, I mean, I'm interested to play to the end and see what that does for you, but without goals, it's really just sort of, you know, up to you. Like, you just start anticipating how your little town is going to develop and actually make a town, and that's just kind of where it goes. And I would imagine, you know, thinking to like what I was saying earlier, if you use your early resources to start 2 settlements, so you've immediately got 3 towns. First of all, it'd probably be a major pain in the ass to try and protect all of those at once, but you know, if you're basically raising them all at the same time, that might allow you to have, you know, a farmville, ranch, town, whatever, that could provide goods to someone who's a mining town, and, you know, just kind of have that going. I imagine that's what you have to do to sustain them, because I can't imagine how else you'd do it. They don't seem to be very easily self-sufficient. Like I was saying, you're constantly teetering on the brink of one of the needs collapsing. You know, you just have to have more people all the time, to have more industries to provide for the basic needs of the people to last through a winter and all that stuff. And it's just, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a relaxing game by any means, but it's also, I never really felt overwhelmed, you know. Even the bandits popping up right next door were manageable. They pretty much stayed in their own camp for a while before they decided to come cause trouble. Thank goodness them throwing one Molotov onto the shack didn't set the whole damn thing on fire, so in that regard, the fire station's also an unnecessary expense. And I could be actually turning a bigger profit right here without these 2 buildings down here. I don't know. I was playing this blind. I didn't know any better, but now I do. So anyway, I think we'll just go ahead and end this one early. There's not much else to do here. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next Let's Play.